Welcome back to our channel. We are Blackhawk K-9, a relationship-based dog training company who shares their training journey and connects with clients through this channel. If you're interested in learning more or following along on the journey, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
All right, guys, help me welcome board and train Gunner for his first weekly recap. He's actually been here for a little bit less than a week, but before we get started, I just wanted you to see his first day that he was here. He got Eliza in the face. But that's okay, we're gonna work on it. This was the first actual session that they had together. After that, she had to take a little break to go and check on her eyeball. But you can see that there's a lot of lack of interest. He is a young German Shepherd. He likes to use his nose. He does a lot of sniffing around. This footage is actually at 200%. What we're doing right now, it may not look like a whole lot, but she's actually just waiting for attention from him. So if he chooses to give her attention, he's gonna pay him for it. And while he's sniffing around, there's nothing wrong with that. We just really are only gonna pay him if he decides to turn around and engage with us. So as soon as he chooses to engage with Eliza, she's going to pay him for it. But while he's choosing to engage with the environment, again, nothing wrong with that. But we wanna make sure that we are only paying when he engages with us. You can see he's jumping around a lot. He's jumping on our wonderful kennel tech, Maria, on our administrator, Bailey, and finally sits down and looks at her for the first time. And so he gets rewarded for that. You can tell he's like, oh, wait, that might be a fun game. I might like that game. He is starting to realize that he would rather engage with Eliza than engage with anybody else right now. He's very food motivated. And so she's just kind of showing him the game right now. She's saying, hey, I'm a lot more fun than whatever else is going on in the world. And he's starting to realize that. So he's still doing a little bit of sniffing. You can see he's like, am I interested over there? Unsure. Again, this is at 200% speed, so all of this is happening a lot slower than you guys are seeing. So this is a couple days later. You can see that we're actually working on that jumping here. He is choosing that when somebody comes up, if he re-engages with Eliza, she's going to pay him heavily for that. If he chooses to engage with us, that's okay too. As long as he's not jumping. He can get pet for a second, but the big reward for him is to come back with Eliza. We've worked a lot on his healing positions. We've worked a lot on all of his different positions. So he actually is already on an e-collar, which is crazy because he's brilliant. He's such an incredibly smart dog that he's picked up on all of the things we've done with him so quickly that we have him actually on an e-collar faster than I think any dog we've ever put on e-collar didn't come with an e-collar condition. So you can see there the stem goes down, he figures it out, brilliant dog. He is taking the e-collar conditioning beautifully. Right now he's working at a 2, so he's very sensitive to it. And he's done a really, really nice job of responding to the pressures. So again, we're just working a little duration, working a little impulse control. He's a very young dog. We're working on the people greeting. In between impulse control, he's in a downstay right now. He's doing a spectacular job. He just got released. And then we're going to work on a little bit of that people stuff again. And you'll see him come. And he's really starting to ignore me. I'm really trying hard, but you can see that choice right there. We love that. We love when he's rather engaged with us than with other people. This is me actually petting him and trying to get his attention, and he's still choosing otherwise. So these are him just making choices. There's no reason he has to. He's just realizing that there's more value in his handler than there is in the outside world. Like I said, brilliant dog, picks up on things so quickly. This is a really nicely bred shepherd, a really nice dog. It's really cool to see how that genetic component is coming into play. You can see he's offering behaviors that he's learned. He's heel, beautiful, like an absolutely gorgeous heel. So excited to see where this dog goes. He has so much potential. He really wants to please. He loves to work, and has a great brain to go on top of it. So I'm super excited for board and train Gunner. They're asking for a down right there. You see the red light going on. This is the e-collar person we're referring to. You can see him figuring it out. Again, right now he's working on a 2. She is working a little bit of duration with him. So he gets up, e-collar goes back on, he goes back down, it comes right back off. He has picked that up so quickly. That's actually what we're talking about right now, is how quickly he's picked up e-collar conditioning, how smart he is, what a great dog he is. I mean, you can just see his brain working and trying to process what will get him the best paycheck. So really, really cool dog. all that we have today for our weekly Board and Train update.
Thank you for tuning in. If you want to find out how we can help you reach your training goals with your dog, please reach out to us and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.